Hey Downwell fans, this is Trevor Lowe, the pixel artist and designer for Lowbro Studios, here to give you a moveset rundown for Welltaro. As with each character, it's our goal to remain as faithful as possible to the original intellectual property, while also maintaining the indie pogo flair. In the case of Downwell, this consisted of us creating sprites with very similar poses, reusing original sound effects, and mimicking color palettes as much as possible. So the first thing you'll probably notice is that Welltaro comes with his own built-in ammo counter, which means so long as he has ammo available, he's able to do any action that requires the gun boots, such as an air jump, his neutral aerial, and down aerial. His air jump gives him very little vertical recovery. However, just like in the original, he's able to use the machine gun to slow his descent for an extended period of time, while also being able to damage enemies. And of course, he's able to reload by jumping on someone's head or landing on the ground. Indie Pogo also rewards players for doing combos in midair by attacking people multiple times before landing on the ground. Performing a high enough combo gives you enough coins to do a super, which in Welltaro's case is Gem High. Gem High is represented under a player's health UI at the top, and with his trademark red trail. While Gem High is active, all bullets have increased range and attack power. This includes the laser, which is his down aerial attack, and the shotgun, which is his neutral aerial attack. Welltaro's strength comes from the verticality of his moveset. He's a bit lacking in the horizontal department, which is why we added the hot casings to his shotgun. It can be convenient for chipping down someone's health. However, the true power of the shotgun comes from its ability to spike enemies downwards. His grounded charge attack is the rocket jump. Although it can be a convenient way to attack grounded foes, its most useful function can be to launch yourself high above your enemies so you can rain hell down below. The longer you charge up its power is the higher you'll jump when you release the button. As mentioned earlier, his down aerial is the laser. Much like the original, it's got a devastatingly large range. However, for the sake of gameplay balance, the laser does more damage the closer the enemy is to you, and less damage the further on down an enemy is when they're hit. We also tinkered around with a version where the laser could phase through jump-through platforms. After hours of test playing, we've decided against that functionality, as it encouraged players to camp at the top of the screen and spam lasers down below. Welltaro's greatest weakness is returning back to a stage after he's been knocked off. This is because his heart balloon can either grant him verticality or act as a hitbox, but not both at the same time. Pressing up and A inflates the balloon, which pulls him up. While it's present, it has the ability to act as somewhat of a shield. Any player that comes in contact with it pops the balloon, sending them backwards a little bit. While that may be convenient at times, he now has to create another balloon in order to land an attack above him. After he's created a balloon, pressing up and A again detonates it into a huge explosion. Since he cannot create another balloon until he touches the ground, players must strategize in advance how they plan to use the balloon, whether that's for verticality, offensive, or defensive capability. And as a side note, the balloon does not take any ammo to use, so even if you're empty, you still have a chance to recover back to safety. Now all that may be great in theory when going up against an opponent that doesn't attack, but it's another thing entirely to put the moveset to the test against a real person. So I went ahead and attached some 1v1 footage featuring Welltaro. Thanks for watching guys, and be sure to let us know what you think of our implementation of Welltaro from Downwell.